Now, some of the best recipes, these are the ones that get passed down from generation to generation. We've got some of those in my family. I'm sure you do too.
We do too. Let's go back now to the 1800s. Recipes that old were handed down, and instead of being kept in the family, they were put on the menu at Ozark Smoked Meat and Barbecue for all of us to enjoy.
Thankfully, for us to enjoy. Owner Ken McKeone returns. Good to see you, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Nice
Welcome back.
Good to see you. What makes your barbecue different than other places out there?
Well, one thing, we get all our meat products from a supplier that gets it only in Nebraska and Iowa, not Uruguay, Argentina, or God knows where. So if you really care about quality of food, then come here. We don't serve it in 5-gallon buckets. You don't know where that comes from. And if you come to my place, you'll see the smoker. We smoke with hickory wood, been doing that for years.
I've seen that.
And the flavor, what do we get out of that, and why do you prefer it?
Well, the hickory wood, Texans like oak. Hickory is just something that's been around that we've been using, and it just sort of stuck with us. You know, family thing, and that's it. So we just stay with hickory. It's hard to get.
Yeah.
It's getting too expensive, but we're going to hang in there.
And you can
there.
smell the hickory in the studio here. It just kind of permeates off the meat.
What did you bring in, Ken?
Well,
Let's
I got
here.
spare ribs and 2 backs. This is smoked. It's not thrown on the grill.
Oh, man.
So
These are all smoked.
All smoked, all naturally.
Now, Mike, here's what he does, Ken. He touches the food, and then that way he gets to keep it if he touches it.
That's why we brought some napkins over here for that.
Look at that. My husband, if he's watching now, I know he's flipping out. He wants some of those ribs. Let's keep moving on down.
That's barbecued pork.
Yeah. Can we get this for game day? Because you know that's one of the reasons we wanted you here today.
Definitely. And we will give free delivery for anybody who wants it catered to their home.
So we don't even have to leave the house.
Nope.
Really? I just pick up the phone and you'll be there.
We'll be there.
Wow. So get some
Unless you're
pork.
in Sioux City or maybe not Gretna or Des Moines.
You're not going to go to drive it to Miami for people eating down there.
I could imagine some of that pulled pork on a rotella bun, right?
You got it, rotellas. That's all we use is rotellas. Our cornbread, I call it corn cake.
Okay.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
And then the beans, we have a special concoction we mix in with the beans. That's an old recipe again. Many people love the beans because it does have a different taste.
Yeah, well, here I've got a spoon here. I want to sample that. Mike, do you want to talk about those?
Thanks, Mary. I was getting to that. Just check out these bottles right here. Describe your sauce, because you have a few different sauces here.
The sauce, again, the one with the red is the hot, and this is the natural.
Okay.
It's more on sweeter side, more like a Kansas City type sweetness. But it's got no MSG, it's gluten-free, and no high fructose corn syrup. We still use molasses. And then we have, so that makes the sauce, I think, a lot healthier. It's in most of your supermarkets.
Yeah.
What's you use molasses, but what are some of the other ingredients in here that kind of sets us apart?
Well,
without giving away the recipe.
No, a little bit of sugar. There's paprika, there's some onion, some garlic powder.
Good depth to the sauce, right? So you said we can get this at the grocery store. Can we get it at the restaurant too?
Definitely.
How long have you been in Omaha, Ken?
1985.
Nice.
Been at this location about 93.
So you just started. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Learning every day.
And the thing I love, if you saw that last picture, the thing I love about it, it looks like a building that would be sitting down in the Ozarks somewhere.
Yeah. Look for the big sign. I mean, you can go north and south on Center. Look for the big sign. Russell Speeder's sign kind of blocks us a little bit. I was thinking about cutting it down, but they're kind of bad about that idea.
Yeah, no, they would frown on that.
Let's move on down. You got this garlic herb mayonnaise.
Right. That is something we just started carrying. It's got some unique flavors. There's the mayonnaise and mustards and different things that we've got different flavors.
So what would you use that on?
Pastrami sandwiches, corned beef. Any kind of that, even on some of the barbecue, depending on what your taste is. We've also picked up something people have been asking for. I've got all kinds of jellies and jams. Yeah. But we got the jalapeno jelly now. And we got apple butter, some things
oh
they
man,
weren't
I
carrying.
love apple butter.
And blueberry.
Blueberry, red berry, my favorite strawberry.
And then these go great with barbecue. Right here, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about your cornbread, right?
Oh.
As you said, it's so soft, it's more like cake.
Yeah,
so
you don't have
some of those.
Yeah, you don't think it really bothered me about cornbread is when you put butter on it, it shatters in your hands. Not this.
Crumbles.
Right, but what do you mean? You put pickles on your cornbread?
No,
What are you
the
talking
jams.
about?
No, some of the you could do any of that.
Yeah, any of that mustards, even
Little bit
or
of butter.
mayonnaise.
But the hot sweet pickles here. This is what I'm getting.
Oh
at.
yeah,
This is what you
those
need
are
with barbecue.
good. People put them on there. It's the same way they come in. We got jalapeno sliced up.
Yep.
They'll use that and they'll put it on our sandwiches. You know, so we have a way of whatever your taste buds are, we can cover it for you.
Just do it. So we mentioned the game on Saturday. You can cater for that, but then other events too, right? If people are having get-togethers as we get into the holidays, you can certainly accommodate
school parties, banquets, businesses that cater to, say, safety meetings or business meetings, will cater to them. We also have a function going on right now. I'm a veteran, and so what I'm doing is, you know, I like to support my vets. So if you got a VA card or an active duty card or retired, come on down, you get a 15% discount.
That's awesome,
love that
Ken.
support from
We have a few other ways to save here as well. So let's talk about some of the other specials from Ozark. I know kids eat free on Wednesdays
and
Sundays. And then a couple of other ways to save on dinner. So what nights of the week, if we come in, we order a dinner from you, what are we saving?
Monday through Thursday, 4 to 9, $2 off a meal.
Nice. And save on sauce too if you buy a bottle of sauce.
Right.
Monday through Thursday.
And again,
And then the
these-
Go Big Red special. Listen,
Yeah.
Ken, we've got one more way to save
Oh.
here. I want to make sure we get to this. We're saving $4 on ribs.
on ribs, $14.99. Normally they're around anywhere from $18 to $21
Nice.
per slab. And that's smoked, ready to go. Just take them home.
Oh, it's so good. It's the smell, and we cannot wait to dig in.
Well, I'm
Mine-
making a sandwich right now, Aaron. Come on.
My job to
noticed-
spoil you anyway.
Well, listen, you do such a great job, and your commitment to all things local, from where you get the
Yes.
meat to where you make your products to where you buy your buns, it's all about
I like
here.
to support Omaha
Yeah.
and surrounding area. I don't want to support Argentina, Uruguay, or God knows
Yeah.
where that food comes from.
Well,
No,
your
feel good about
hours
it.
are open for business right there on the screen. OzarkBarbecue.net. If you want to pick up some barbecue or have it delivered for that big game Saturday, give them a call because it's a big one, Ken. What's your prediction here?
What
We're
are we
gonna
gonna
win.
By?
Oh, by at least a touchdown.
Oh, thanks.
By at least 10 touchdowns.
It's good to see
I was
you.
going to say
Okay?
3, but heck, let's push it. Say
Thank you,
7.
Ken. It's good to see you
Thanks, Ken.
again.
Thanks for
Thanks
having me
for
come
Appreciate
in.
you.
Oh, you're
Next-